So, state of the nation. So, first of all, thank you all for being here. I want to do a special thank you to some people. It's been a real rock star with all the audio and video streaming and generally coordinating communications and marketing and all of those things. Kent, who really is a fascinating individual who's developing our AI, Lucy, which will someday become the exocortex. And you should really talk about his troll activities, actually, however counterintuitive that sounds, but it's truly fascinating. Sonia, you have done an incredible work on the legal side. She was formerly doing legal work with Liberland, which you are probably all aware of is a rather challenging task. BitNation, since we're less geographical, is hopefully a little less challenging, but still we have a lot of different jurisdictions to work with, apart from the one we're building ourselves, obviously. So Sonia has done a fantastic job on that end. Yuan over there, he's a true OG who's been with since 2014. He's the mastermind behind the basic income protocol and the proof of identity protocol. John, who's our kick-ass crypto accountant, formerly PVC and now BitNation. You know, you can see how the world is shifting from legacy entities to the crypto world. Mariam, who has been implementing the Pantalasa backend, who is doing like 20 commits a day, which is fantastic, and really also it's a very long range thinks about big technology problems from a 20, 50, 100 years perspective. And we have Eric, who also have been with BitNation for a very long time, since 2014, I think. We have built up the entire ambassador network, the embassy network, and everything. Kenneth, who just joined recently, he also is working on improving our documentation. He was also formerly working with them on their legal issues. About that. And obviously, my husband James, he is vital to everything. He joined about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and he had really worked hard to scale BitNation, to make it more operational, to bring in investment, bring in corporate structure, bring in accountancy, bring in all of those things, right? He's been, working hard on building the infrastructure of BitNation.
I was like,
Can't wait.
To see you all here, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you all for being here. So, for those of you who are new, who don't know BitNation, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of where we come from. So, BitNation started in 2014. We've been working for 3 years. We've been developing technology. The most used technology we have right now is our public notary, that is used by thousands of people for everyday uses, such as marriages, loan agreement, business agreements. People have used it to title the land, to do wills and birth certificates. Now we're taking that to scale into Pangea. So in a way, a public notary is a low-level application of a jurisdiction functionality. With Pangea, we want to take that to the next step to provide a full-stack jurisdiction. So people can make peer-to-peer agreements with each other in a way that's one can make an agreement with anyone, but also make that agreement solid and enforceable, and backed by money, backed by real life applications, and not so that they just, hey mate, let's do this. And also be able to create their own nations, to choose their own code of law, their own enforcement method, their own decision-making mechanism, whether that's democracy or theocracy or holacracy, whichever they want, right? We want to basically, I don't like to say give people freedom, because that assumes that we are in the position to give people freedoms, but which we are not, of course, no one is. People can only take their own freedom, but we want to provide people a toolbox in which they can use to build their own society as they see fit for themselves. So we're not proposing an ideal society, we're simply providing a toolbox for people to build their own ideal. Right? So now we're in a strange phase of growth, which is both exciting and also nerve-wracking. It's fun because we're changing very rapidly. But there's also a lot of, like in every company or organization that grows exponentially, there's always tensions as well, and there's always a cultural shift too. We have been operating very much as a volunteer-based online community for years. People just coming into Slack from all over the world saying, oh, I'm going to help code on this, or I'm going to help promote this thing. And that has been fantastic to have such an incredible organic community. And we want to keep that. In fact, not only do we want to keep it, we want to make it grow bigger. And to do that, we need to get a stronger core that can help the organic peer-to-peer community, so that when someone comes into Slack, or whatever, there's always someone that's, this is the issue to look at, this is how you get started with this task, right? To empower the open source community. But in order to empower the open source community, we also have to become more professional as an organization, to have more funding, to have more, better accounting, to have better management structures, all of those things, right? So really, to be more decentralized, we also have to become more corporate, right? So that's an interesting shift. It is not easy, but it's exciting and it's fun. And yeah, that's it. Basically, I think we are going to see in the next 6 months, whatever, in the next 1 year, we're going to grow exponentially. We will release Pangea to the world, an iteration of Pangea that actually have a impact on people's lives, a significant impact on people's lives. And from there on, we will start to see, economic and political shifts unfolding quite quickly in the world, I think, because it's a very powerful tool set. If we do it right, which I think we will. So yeah, we have the potential to really change the world in a big and fundamental way. We have the team, we have the technology, we have the momentum, we have everything. Now we just need to do it. So yeah, let's build it.